There's been some concern as to whether or not it's safe for you to mail in your ballot. With the lack of Cougar football on Saturdays at an empty Martin Stadium, it's had more of an impact on current students than alumni. They want younger voters to come out and vote, which normally they don't do. They have a statement that says, "We deserve a better future." Behind me is the Pullman Playfields, which is under renovation at this time as the city has approved the Parks and Path bond for the third time now.
The first thing that went through my head was
Bob Caddy is entering his 17th year as the owner of the Coug, and this year has been his most difficult by far for him and his business partner, Travis Odell. Odell is part owner and operator of The Land, where he is getting his first experience to own a restaurant.
Like when I saw Inslee's announcement, it wrecked me. I mean, honestly, I was very distraught and fearful more than anything. Just because at that point we hadn't even had the opportunity to become successful or to really get our name out there. We hadn't even done a grand opening, so I was leveled. Honestly, I was sitting there at the bar and I started crying.
it was definitely the most nerve-wracking period since I bought the bar. It was the closest I've ever come to going out of business.
Through following procedures and opening when they could, the Coug managed to keep business afloat, although business was never what the Coug had become accustomed to. As Caddy took the pandemic day by day, like everyone else, he kept the bar open until the last possible minute and had to lock up following Governor Inslee's latest mandate. As for now, the Coug is closed, but after its crash course this summer, it's learned how to operate until the mandate is lifted. The Coug explored the option of carry-out orders only and learned very quickly it isn't the most cost-effective approach.
So when you take the Coug and you strip away drinks, camaraderie, writing on the wall, visiting friends, you turn the Coug into a burger place with no drive-through, competing against McDonald's.
With steep competition against businesses designed for carryout, the Coug accepted the best option is to close until inside dining is made safe again. Caddy is working on deep cleaning the bar and making sure they can successfully reopen by January 19th. With nowhere to go but forward, Caddy looks back on 2020 the best way that he can.
Between when we were shut down, we were allowed to reopen. We lost $260,000 in sales, potential sales. I mean, there's no good time for a pandemic, but from a business standpoint, there are better times, in the same sense that this year, the winner in business is the person that loses the least, not the person that makes the most.
Staying home and staying safe. For Murrow News 8, I'm Sigmund Seroka.